This is the corner of Hendy and Sunnyvale Avenue. You can see it's this old service station. You can see the Northrop water tower, which is iconic in the Sunnyvale skyline. We don't have a skyline really, but we've got that water tower, and the Libby's is somewhere down there. But it's this old service station that's just this little corner notch of Northrop Grumman, and you would expect, hey, why hasn't Northrop Grumman taken this property? It's always kind of neat to check out because it's just been given 2012. Hasn't changed a lick. There's one car in there. You can see this is an old service station, and there's some vehicles behind that fence there. You wonder what's in there. From time to time there's been a feral cat colony as well. A feature I figure I should point out, on the corner here you see this pair of shoes. They're painted white. That's ghost shoes. They were set there by someone because a pedestrian got killed along here. And as I understand it, was right about here where the road's narrow. You've got the 2 lanes coming across the railroad tracks. And then after that, I drive up here all the time. So sometimes you get people kind of trying to race each other, trying to beat the other car into the merge. And I believe it was right around here because when there was a public hearing as to whether to close off eventually, you got the railroad tracks, and the current plan is to look into making a pedestrian and bicycle underpass. So when that was being debated, or maybe during the bike lane discussion, a neighbor, I think from one of these houses here, called in because he had some trauma because he had a security camera that caught this person, those ghost shoes. Must have been right around here where the... That's your bike, huh? Yep, that's my bike. So it must have been right here where they merged it together. And his camera had caught the guy getting killed. And the police had asked him about that. They wanted to get the video for their investigation, and he said he ended up seeing this death over and over and over again as he was clipping out the footage to send to the police. So that was why he was in favor of a safer street here. And I sometimes wonder, like, why do we still have this 2-lane merge thing here? What if we just had 1 lane coming across the tracks in the first place? And kind of fill this in so that it's not a raceway, it's not a competition to get up to the merge. I'm not a traffic engineer. I'm guessing the response would be, well, that would just create congestion further down into the downtown area. So we really need to have 2 lanes crossing the railroad tracks here and then merging after the railroad tracks. All right, I'm here around, this is Wolf Road, or Fair Oaks after it splits off of Wolf. Got the cutest little playground in the world down here. Beyond that is the Home Depot. There's the bridge over Caltrain. And here is an interesting street. Look where it meets Fair Oaks. See that that's a soft, hard curb. You can see where it changes there. So it's like we don't want you driving over it. And to underscore that, we've got these bollards. Okay. Frequently when we ask for traffic calming, a division like this that breaks the street so the cars can't drive on it, the concern is, well, what about, say, garbage trucks, or more importantly, emergency vehicles? Well, take a look at this bollard here. Looks really solid, right? Oh my gosh. You can just lift it right out if you need access to this street. Yeah. What's more, fire trucks have those huge, kind of like the cow catcher on front. These are plastic. That's very obviously plastic. That's the same plastic intended to pass for something more substantial. So it looks like a metal bollard. So your average car driver is not going to mess with these. And your average fire truck, I believe, if they're not in a hurry, they can just step out and pull the bollards out. just as I've done. And if they are in a hurry, you just pop over the curb, boom, smash right through the bollards. It'll cost maybe a couple $100 to replace them. Fire truck isn't damaged. This is the sort of infrastructure that we're already using in Sunnyvale that could be useful for implementing bicycle boulevards and the like. There you go.